Hey guys! Today for ELA we're going to be making a time capsule. And for those of you who've never even heard of that word before, think of a time capsule as a small container that you can kind of put your thoughts and ideas about how you're feeling right here at this moment in time. And then you're going to seal it up and put it away for many, many years. And when you pull it back out when you're older, you'll be able to see how you thought and felt during that time period. And we see people doing this for things like maybe when they open a new building, people will put in a time capsule and bury it in the dirt for it to be dug up 100 years from now, for them to see what life was like in the 1950s or what life was like in the 2020s. And I thought it would be a great opportunity for us to be living historians right here and now in this historic COVID-19 time. Many people in my life have been saying that they've never even heard of something like this, where our entire globe is self-isolating to help protect your neighbor. And I know that as a kid, it's probably got to be confusing, boring, and maybe even a little scary. So I thought, let's record all of those thoughts and feelings about how life has changed in the last few weeks in a time capsule. And that way, when you're older, you can pull it back out. And when your children or grandchildren do a book report on COVID-19, you'll be able to tell them exactly, in a primary source way, what you were thinking and feeling, even when you were young. All right, let's jump in. What do you need for a time capsule? I am using an old Trader Joe's coffee canister. Mrs. Cook drinks a lot of coffee, so it was done. Basically, you want anything with a lid. A Pringle can would work. A shoebox would work. In a pinch, an egg carton could work. So ask your mom and dad what they have that you guys are almost done with that you could save rather than throwing away. And then get that out. And basically, today we're going to decorate the time capsule. And then on Thursday, we're going to actually put items and written memories in the time capsule. So for my time capsule, it's already pretty beautifully colored, but I want it to really look like something different than a coffee can. So I have taken full lengths of paper. I've chosen colorful paper because it's me. And then I cut them down the middle in 2 even pieces that I'm going to tape together to make a long strip. And your time capsule might not need this. But because mine is a fairly wide coffee can, this is how I'm going to cover it and make sure that it wraps all the way around, which you can see that's definitely going to wrap all the way around. So then I'm going to tape it in place. Keep wrapping nice and tight all the way around here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with green paper. And you guys can pick whatever colors you want. I happen to have these pretty colors already. And then we're going to start adding to whatever container you have some visual symbols. So I've chosen some, and I'll give you guys a chance to brainstorm. You can pause the video and brainstorm what symbols you think you would like to have. Wrap that around and around. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's not really focusing on the art of it, just on the symbol of it. Okay, so now my can is nice and covered and I'm ready to add some stuff to it. I wanted it to be bright and cheery. There are days that I feel bright and cheery and happy, so I'm choosing to put those colors on my can. And then I have a few symbols. So I have a little tiny laptop, because I've been using my laptop a lot lately. I know y'all have too. Maybe you do a tablet. Maybe you do your Chromebook, which is a type of laptop, but still. And I'm just going to put it right here on the can. Right? I have a tiny little iPhone 4, and I'm just taping it on. And I'm going to add that to my can, maybe a little bit farther down here, right? And then I was trying to think about how to symbolize, Sorry, that was my timer. I'm trying to time the videos to be shorter, going off. Symbolize social distancing. What a catchword. Just, having to isolate yourself from friends and family. So I thought of that as 2 hearts. And then we're going to have this little connection line between them. But it's going to be torn. Sad. Because it's okay to be honest about the fact that I miss you guys. I would much rather have that line be open. But I know that it's worth it to protect you all and to protect everyone that I know and love. So I'm going to add my heart and my lines. Coming out of that heart. And the line gets broken. And finishes with the final heart. Okay, let's take a look at it. All right, and on this final strip right here, I'm gonna add COVID-19 time capsule. And then I'm going to add today's date. So I'm pre-recording this video. So it is 3/30/20. And that's it. It's pretty simple for today. Main time today should be in picking something sturdy. Remember, you're going to have to keep it in like mom and dad's closet for 10 years. So don't make it gigantic. This is probably the biggest it should ever be. And it can certainly be smaller. Keep in mind that on Thursday, you're going to be adding items to it. Nothing that you value or want to keep, but maybe symbolic, tiny things that you wouldn't mind keeping in there. And then you're sealing it tight. You're not looking at it again for maybe like 10 years. So don't make it so big or so small that it doesn't really fit for this. All right, hope you guys have fun making those, and I will see you on Thursday to finish it up. Bye!